like, so Homer, how do you feel about the screen time given to these women, considering how little you spend with them?
Oh.
Okay.
And then do you lean forward and look at him like that?
Yes, like, remember us?
Dear Lupita Nyong'o, I know you're watching this, so I have a message for you. You're a DEI hire, so shut up. What's rockin' about rockin' rolls? Today's video is going to be discussing the upcoming movie that I'm sure everyone will be talking about in some way, shape, or form, and that is the upcoming Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey, which at this point, no introduction has to be made. Christopher Nolan, arguably, the biggest director in Hollywood right now, is making an adaptation of Homer's The Odyssey, which is, an ancient Greek poem that almost everyone knows, which we'll get to that in a bit. Alright everybody, this is just a quick little insert here. I forgot this in my original video on this topic. I got so caught up with ranting that this just slipped my mind, which I don't know how, but we all get kind of brain farts. So what I just mentioned in this video, just ending in this last sentence here in the original video, is that Lupita Nyong'o, she holds a Bachelor's of Arts in Film and Theater Studies from Hampshire College, and a master's degree of Fine Arts in Acting from the Yale School of Drama. So she holds a Master of Arts from Yale, and she had no idea, she didn't read, nor she had no clue what the Odyssey was before she signed on to this movie. You heard that right. A master's in fine arts from Yale, and she never heard of the Odyssey before this movie. Who thought this was a good idea again? Alright, that was the quick insert. Thank you for attention to this matter. Back to the original video. And there was and let's say this, when it was first announced, people were genuinely excited. Oh my god, Christopher Nolan doing an epic monster, like the epic, to rival all epics. Oh, and it's going to be like practical effects, Nolan directing it. Oh, hell yeah, let's go. But there were some casting choices that were announced where people were like, okay, I don't know what Nolan's doing, but alright. And recently, within the last few months, I think, it was revealed what some of those casting decisions were, and one of them was Lupita Nyong'o, a Kenyan and Mexican actress, will be playing Helen of Troy, who was Greek, by the way. See the resemblance? You're a bigot if you don't. Keep that in mind. So yeah, this casting was officially confirmed just like a month or two ago, because they hid it for the longest time. And when the news broke, it was rumored for a long time that she was going to be playing Helen, but no one believed it. I personally didn't believe it. I was like, there's no way. Her as hell? Like, there's no way Nolan would do that. No chance. But I was wrong. He casted her, which I tried to give Nolan the benefit of the doubt early on. Like, okay, maybe the studio made him do it, which it's like, no, it's Nolan. He's not gonna let anyone push him around. This is 100% his decision. He's, I guess pushing and also perpetrating this DEI takeover of Hollywood, which can't we just move past all this stuff? But apparently not. So anyway, the movie comes out in exactly a week from today. Well, 8 days. This is I guess next Thursday is the preview day. So next Friday is the official day. And the cast, they're going on the world, the press junkets going on, yada yada. And that's where the interview from, the video from the beginning of this video came from, which I'll play it again here just to refresh your memory.
I'd be like, so Homer, how do you feel about the screen time given to these women, considering how little you spend with them? Okay.
And then do you lean forward and look at him like that?
Yes, like, remember us?
So yeah, God, I hate these people. There is a lot wrong with this clip. So basically, the question that she got asked got cut off in this part, at least in this clip that I found, that I showed. The interviewer asked her, like, about the role of women in, you know, the Odyssey and Homer's poem, which, again, it's just this modern, like, trying to, like, take something ancient, butcher it, and fit, like, make it, like, modern for modern audiences. And it's just, people are so over this. They are. Like, you have a Kenyan and a Mexican actress playing a Greek Helen of Troy. I know I did air quotes, so it makes no sense. But you guys get my point. You have someone playing someone who they're not supposed to, like... Why do we have to deal with this? Oh my... And of course, she's like, oh, you spent no time with women. You got this, you know, Indian brown clown. Like, oh, ooh, you got her, girl. Beta. So, of course, it's like, this is just modern, like, 2026 Hollywood. You have an actress who's not supposed to be in a project, who's not, you know, I guess, fitted for the project, talking about stuff that has nothing to do with the project, because, like, the poem's about Odysseus, not the women. It's about Odysseus' journey, not the women's journey. And she has to bring it up. What about women? You spent no time with women. And that's not all. There's another clip that came out. Let me find it real quick.
When you read the Iliad and the Odyssey, very little time is spent in the perspective of the women.
Right.
Right? It's told from a very masculine side of things.
Right.
But this film takes takes time to really consider things from the female perspective. And so we see in Helen and Clytemnestra how this war has affected them both. Yeah. And they respond to it very differently because their experience of it is very different. Mm-hmm. And so for me, that was very enriching to take the time to kind of like humanize them and consider what this time could have looked like for them.
Really? And the worst part of that second clip, it wasn't Lupita's comments, it was the white interviewer lady just, oh, yeah, oh, I understand, I'm an ally, Black Power, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter, just, oh, this is, oh my god. So, obviously that wasn't the same interviewer. There's a different interviewer in both those clips, but it's the same thing. That's two comments within, like, what? Again, this news came out, these videos came out a few days ago. I'm a little late to this, but I wanted to cover it. In the span of, like, what, the movie comes out in a week, like, you're already, like, butchering people's chances, or not people wanting to see it, like, and make no mistake, I do think this will turn people off, which I won't get into it in this video. I'll make another video probably next week, because, like, I'm seeing the film next Thursday, so a week from today, and I'm gonna do one last video sometime early next week, kind of like my last final thoughts, like what to expect, what I think it's gonna be. So I'll save my overall thoughts for that. So let's just focus on these just idiotic comments. I don't even know where to begin. This is just, it's typical modern Hollywood, and you have people trying to defend this. Like, where's this post I saw? Yeah, this dude Buddha Comics, oh whatever. Okay, Lupita Nyong'o is probably one of, if not the most beautiful women on earth. You ain't gonna get no pussy, pal. You ain't gonna get no pussy, pal. But oh no, a bunch of racists with internet connections are already shitting on the Odyssey because it doesn't have historical accuracy. The Odyssey is a myth. Take all the time you need. Hey, I got a question for you guys watching this. Do you have like a tampon you can give this guy or something to, shut him up? Oh my god, like, it's funny, you have people like, that's funny, it's a guy, which, you already know, he's like this beta simpish, like, oh, I'm an ally to women. You have people like that, and then you also, I found another video on the opposite side of these women, these like TikTok girls, like, against this casting. I'll pull it up here.
I don't think Lupita Nyong'o is the right casting. Lupita Nyong'o is a woman in her 40s.
I was just going to... She's 46.
I don't think it's the right casting. I think it takes you out of it. I think it doesn't make sense. Like, you're watching this Greek epic. That is what we're there to watch. I think it takes you out of it. I don't know who, like, her parents are going to be played by. If it doesn't make any sense, it's going to be really jarring.
They are 100% right. And one thing I didn't even know, before I watched that clip, like, Lupita's 46. You couldn't find a young Helena Troy, like a younger Greek actress that looks like, Greek? Like, look at Diane Kruger from the 2004 film Troy. Like, that is Helena Troy. That's a woman that launched 1,000 ships that you would go to war for. You would look at her and be like, oh, yeah, I'd go to war for her. I understand. I get it. Not the, how you say, like a Yacha family clan member. And it's not just Lupita too. So Samantha Morton, I think that's how you say her name, who is playing, I don't know if she's playing Cersei. I don't really know who she's playing exactly. She mentions Cersei in this clip I'm about to show, but she's in the movie and she is like a great actress. I will give her that, but she made some comments on one of the red carpets and oh my god, here it started.
In history, women have been vilified, whether you're a midwife, whether you're, a herbalist, whether you're a healer, whether you're just in tune with the moon. Like, women have just been vilified throughout history, and I think that was my take on it. But also, Chris's interpretation of the original text and then, like, kind of condensing it into this, like, essential oil of Cersei was phenomenal. And that I just worked from the text. It was all there for me.
In tune with the moon. I don't even know what to say, man. That's the first I've heard of that one. Oh my god, this movie is gonna be it's gonna be something. Let me just say that. That's basically all, guys, about this topic on this video. The next video, like I said, I'll talk more about the overall controversy about, like, there's some tweets, like the first reactions have come out saying how, like, it recontextualized the story from modern audiences, which we know what that means. We've seen this, we've been through this before, we know what it means. Well, I'll talk about that on the next video or next few videos. This one was just talking about just Lupita's she had to open her mouth. Like, all Nolan had to do was keep these actresses and actors, they keep their mouth shut, don't let them answer questions, or don't invite these stupid interviewers who ask these questions. That's all you had to do. But no, it's playing out, which, like I said, the reason, like, if this film bombs, or could it bomb, I don't know. It's, it's Nolan. That's like the odd, like the dark horse, I guess you can say, like, thing that, like, I don't know if this will bomb or not because of him, but what we're seeing playing out with this, the overall, the DEI casting, the actresses saying stupid stuff that goes against the story, just going against the story in general, we've seen this play out before. It's heading down the trajectory of, this is not going to be good, but again, it's Nolan, but that's part of what I'm going to talk about in the next video, so I'll wait for then. But anyway, guys, that's the end of this. I just wanted to discuss Lupita's just stupid comments. Like, we're over this. Just give it a rest. This whole DEI, forcing stuff that doesn't work, it doesn't belong. Just stop. I know Hollywood won't do it, but just please stop. God, I hate modern Hollywood so much.